Hello, I'm Oscar Young and I'm a philatelist here working at Stanley Gibbons in the auction department. In today's video we're showing you a few highlights of our upcoming Stamps and Postal History of the World sale. Now there are so many lots in this sale that I'd like to talk about them all, but I've selected just a few here just to give you an idea of the things that we tend to handle and some real little gems which I think will make an excellent addition to any collection. In this sale, we are fortunate enough to be offering a wonderful selection of Newfoundland, ranging from postal history to unadopted essays and designs to the basic stamps, the little minor proofs and varieties, which really add a great deal of variety and colour to any collection. And one item in particular from this section is an unadopted hand-painted essay produced in connection for the 1932 Resources collection. Now this is an unadopted design for the 2-cent value bearing the head of King George V, which later was put onto the issued stamp, but this is in the unissued colour of orange and is a highly attractive design executed in orange red and picked out in Chinese white. This is one of the first times we've ever handled an essay just like this, and we're very excited to see how this performs on auction day. The next lot is from Cyprus, and this is one of the famous Cyprus £5 stamps, and it's affixed to a small fragment piece of a parcel post label. Now, this item may be up to a great controversy, but we're very excited and eager to see how it performs on auction day, as it's exceptionally rare, and we're hoping that all the Cyprus collectors will be very excited about this lot, just as much as we are when it appears under the hammer on auction day. The next lot I'd like to talk about is this one from Grenada. This is the rare perf 13 by 12.5 of the Tuppenny Halfpenny Bright Blue. And this is a great rarity for perf variations in King George VI's reign, and a must for any Grenada collector, as this one is nearly always missing from collections. It has wonderful centering and just the barest trace of hinging, and is a very fine example of this, and we'll be excited to see how this one performs on auction day as well. Moving on to Africa now, and we have one of the highly attractive and scarce KUT high value stamps, and this being the £10 black and green. It is a very fine example of this rare high value stamp, as you nearly always see it fiscally used or sometimes postally used, but it is an extremely fine example to any KUT collector's collection. In New Zealand we have this, the rare error of colour, the 1 penny claret, which was produced for the Christchurch exhibition. Again, this is a very fine unmounted example, which is very ever rarely seen in this sort of condition. Now this stamp was accidentally released at the 1906 exhibition, and only one sheet was believed to have been released in this colour, the normal issued colour being much different than this. Again, this is a must for any New Zealand collector. Now to the Cape Colony of South Africa, and this is a highly attractive Cape Triangle cover franked by 4-penny and 2-penny brick reds addressed to England as a highly evocative and attractive mourning envelope, and is extremely rare and desirable cover. It's the first time it's come on the market in some years, with provenance being ex-Dale and ex-Liechtenstein, and again we'll be very excited to see how this one performs on auction day. And now for one of my favourite lots in the whole sale, and that being the Tristan Relief set as a used blocks of 4, with 3 being plate blocks of 4 and 1 being part marginal. Now the Tristan Relief set was produced for the Tristan Relief Fund that was established in St Helena, and the stamps overprinted on St Helena stamps with Tristan Relief, with the additional value, which was a donation, plus the postage value. Now only 434 complete sets of these were sold, so to get blocks of 4 is indeed very scarce indeed, and a must for any St Helena collector, and I wish I could buy it, but I don't quite have the budget. And now back to home territory for the final highlight of the sale, and this being a spectacular rejoined block of 12 penny blacks. And this was originally 2 adjoining blocks of 6 that were fixed onto a legal wrapper in Ottery St Mary's addressed to Bristol, and many years later found in an archive, I should expect, they were found and brought back together and have now been rejoined professionally with the use of hinges, and it's an incredible multiple, and it almost makes you wonder what was inside that illegal wrapper back in the day. I should imagine probably money or something like that. And this has got a wonderful provenance as well, ex-Burris, and will make a wonderful centrepiece to any Great Britain collection. I hope this has whet your appetite for the many wonderful lots we have coming up in our Stamps and Postal History of the World sale. And make sure to have a look on our website, thestrandauctions.com, for further details about the sale, or get in contact with us at auctions@standardgibbons.com. And as always, please like and subscribe for more Standard Gibbons content.